Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, July 26th of 24. And last night, I had a bit of a scare. I woke up all of a sudden, and my heart rate had taken off. Like I had just run down the street. Like I had just run. And I don't remember there being a nightmare in there. So here I am, 4:30 in the morning. My body apparently in full fight or flight mode. And of course I did look up online as to what it all could be, and it runs the gamut. Here's all the big shit it could be. But here's all the little shit it could be. And I looked at all the little shit, was like, doing all that. Like, one thing that might cause it is sleep deprivation. Me not really sleeping very well. Yeah. One thing that might cause it is eating a big meal before bed. I literally just did that last night. Caffeine. It could be a lot of things. And could it be some other stuff? Absolutely. Could it be sleep apnea? Possibly. Could it be diabetes? Possibly. I'm starting to think I may need to just start this training do that. I may just need to start this training and start getting myself on a better path. Because, yeah. I'm not going to call this a weight loss journey, because that's not what this is for. This isn't just because I want to lose weight. I need to lose weight, number one, not want. The need is there. I need to lose weight. But I'm going to do it quietly. So, yeah. I'm going to find things that work for me. And until I have results, you're not going to hear from me about it. Not that I don't want to clue you guys in, but like, I'll talk about how the training is going, but I'm not going to talk about numbers. Too much of my life is numbers, and I think that's part of what makes people's weight loss journeys end poorly, because they put a number on it, and it does not. Every time I've always put a number on it, I go, some results, yay, and then the results stop and I plateau, which is a very real thing that happens. And then I get discouraged. And what do I do when I get discouraged and sad? I eat. I eat, and I get on the computer, and I play video games, and I surf the internet, and I do a whole bunch of other stuff that's not productive. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm starting with this couch to 5K. I'm going to end up doing a 5K. And then I want to make all these fundraising targets. Because initially I was like, I'm going to do just one of these races. But that's not going to make any sense. What's going to make sense is to do those races over time. All three of them. Should we make all three goals? And I want to see all three goals happen. If nothing else, for me. Those three goals are selfish for me. I'm going to be honest. Goal this year is still 5K. But, yeah, I want to see this happen. I need to be better. I need to be a better version of myself. I said 2024 was the year I was going to take control. This has got to be part of it. Where I take control of my life. So that I'm not concerned about, am I going to die in the next 15, 20 years? The question is going to be, how much longer than my parents am I going to live? Forget their ages. 53 and 60. Forget the average of that. I've been looking at that the wrong way. That's my life expectancy. It's not. On the path I'm going, I may not make that. I want to make that. And yes, I still want to be doing the vlog when I'm doing that. Actually, I don't even know what the hell I want to do at that point. That's a lot of years down the road. But what if I meet someone? What if we have kids? Right now, if I were to get someone pregnant and have child, they'd be graduating by the time I am past that average number I figured, which is 58, or it's 57. I'd be 58 at the time when they graduate high school. Is kids something I want? I'm indifferent at this point. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm not trying or not trying, or I'm not actively trying or not trying either way. Especially as a single man. That's just not going to be possible. Anyway, enough rambling. I gotta get to work. It'll be a short day today. Leave around 4:30ish. So I can get to the game. Game's at 7. Excuse me. And tomorrow's a game, but we're doing a cool thing on the field tomorrow, and I'll hopefully be able to bring the camera with me. All right. That's enough for the morning. Let's go attack the day. Made it in. It's game day. Always game day. Work honestly was nothing. I did an audit pack, and then honestly I played on my phone for a few hours and did a change run. That's it. That's my day today. Not much going on. Brewers play the Marlins tonight. I know before I do anything, I gotta pee. Because I should have done that before I left. But I wanted to get here. It's about half hour before game time. Anyway, let's go enjoy the game. Well, that's a rough one. Starting pitcher came out tonight, and he got rocked. 5 runs in the first 2 innings. He still hung on for a good appearance, but unfortunately, it was not to be tonight. 6-2 the final. They were threatening, and the Brewers were threatening in the ninth with two guys on, but couldn't get through. I will never understand putting Monasterio on as a pinch hitter, a guy who's not even hitting his weight, I don't think. I mean, yeah, 7 hits, pretty good, but we gave up 11 hits. There were a couple questionable calls. There was a stolen base, or not a stolen base, but there was a single being stretched with a double. But yeah, for the there was the player. I forget who the player was. I forget who. I think it was our guy. I think it was Churio. No, it wasn't Churio. It was Perkins. He was stretching a single into a double, and he got to the base about the same time as the ball. He was called out on the field. They go to replay. Now, here's the question about replay: is that, it's got to be an indisputable evidence that the call was incorrect. His hand beat the tag. The question is, did his hand stay on as the tag was applied? And if his hand came off, was his other hand there? And that was where the question came. Thank you, sir. I got it. So, rough one. We'll come back tomorrow. we'll get some footage of ourselves on the field, because that's gonna be a good time. I had this wonderful family behind me tonight. Family from Jackson, Wisconsin, and this guy, his fiance was from Serbia. Doesn't know baseball at all, so she's learning the entire time, and I decided to impart some of my knowledge as well, like all those years of me running book of all those years. So that was good. That was fun. Try again tomorrow. See you at the car. We're home. Oh, I took a bit of a detour, actually. I actually drove through the city of Madison, that is, because I don't do that a lot at night. I followed is what I assume is the A bus line, what will be the new BRT route, and once that's installed, most of the stations are up and ready. They're not all done, but most of them are done. It's been a good good day, although we got a bad result and our offense wasn't there. That's our problem. Our offense is very hot and cold. There is no warm, there is no cool. It's hot and cold. And there could be a day, like one day we'll win 12-2. Hell, tomorrow could be 12-2. And then we turn around and lose 6-2. We get guys, and it's not like we're not getting guys, we're getting guys on base. I can't tell, like, I think I want to say there were at least 3 or 4 times where we stranded a guy on third base. And man, you gotta get that man home. If you're stranding a man on first, that's one thing. I mean, you don't want to leave anybody on base. But if you're leaving a man on third base of all places, that's a fucking problem. My kitty is meowing. Missy, hey you. Have I neglected you? Yes, I have. I know. I've not been here. Tomorrow is another game. Same opponent. Although when I looked, I don't know who the fuck's pitching against us. I know who is pitching for us. Well, I saw who was pitching for us, and I don't remember who it is off the top of my head. So, I fucking know. But tomorrow, I actually need to be at the ballpark by 4:30. It's a 6 o'clock game. It is season seat holder appreciation week, and one of the things we get to do is a parade on the field. So I'm going to go do that. Missy, what? What is it? Huh? Oh, you got the purrs? You get the purr? Oh, yes. You're a good kitty, you know that? That is my hair, Missy. Oh my God. A long fucking day. Tomorrow won't be as long. It's a 6 o'clock game. So that'll be nice. Get out a little early. Oh. I found a kitty. Sunday is meeting with Melinda and Erin at a place at 4 o'clock. It's a supper club thing. She's offering to buy me a steak. I'm not turning that down. And then tomorrow night is the Madison Area Jazz Jam, which from what it looks like is going to be the only VGM-related type performing I will get to do for the time being, or for the foreseeable future. The guy who was supposed to run this thing accepted, he's going for his doctorate down at Texas A&M Commerce. They're from Texas. Their husband remains up here, going for his work. And the response basically was, yeah, we're not doing anything this year. And like they had no update, nothing, until like I put up, I was like, hey, y'all gotta tell us what the fuck's going on? And they finally came out and said, nothing's happening this year. Even though they said it was going to. My hopes are high. That's sarcasm. My hopes are not high. They're very low. It's already 1 a.m. That took a while to get home. A couple hours, actually. I waited in the lot for a bit because I wanted to wait in the lot for a bit. Make sure traffic cleared up, and it pretty much did. Except they're still doing nightly road closures on 94, nightly lane closures on 94 in Waukesha County near Delafield. Because they're repaving the road. I mean, that's good. It needs to be done. It already needs to be done. You know what else needs to be done on Interstate 94? 3 lanes between mile marker 290 and mile marker about, what, 245? It's 2 lanes between those 2 spots. It needs to be 3. It needs to be 3. Badly. My idea for tomorrow is I'm going to leave around 2 o'clock. That'll get me to Milwaukee with plenty of time. And then maybe I'll get a walk-in before I actually go and walk on the field. We'll see. Oh, that's not for you, Missy. Calling it a day here. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, we will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.